Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
With trials at Manchester City and Manchester United, a run-out for Liverpool's reserves and a professional contract at Derby County, Medi Abalimba looked set for a promising career. But as his hopes of footballing stardom and the money that comes with it ebbed away, his desire for large houses, fast cars, and beautiful women clearly did not. While many others before and since have begrudgingly returned to a normal life and steady salary, Abalimba instead turned to charm, deception, and manipulation to get what he wanted. In The Footballer Fraudster, a documentary that airs on ITV at 9 p.m. tonight, a forensic psychologist reveals how she has rarely come across a fraud case as extreme as that of Abalimba. His deception started before his football career was even officially over, and his fraudulent behavior increased as he moved down the leagues. He drifted from Oldham Athletic to a team in French football's 5th tier, to Farnborough in English football's 6th tier, and then Corby Town in the 7th tier. He was first given a 6-month suspended sentence in 2013 and ordered to carry out 150 hours of community service over an unpaid bill of £25,922, mostly Cristal champagne, at a nightclub in London. His fraud continued as he moved between Manchester, London Derby, West Yorkshire, and Glasgow, where he had spent £14,000 on a teammate's credit card. In October 2014, he admitted 12 charges of fraud. Another 19 offences were taken into consideration, taking the total amount of money defrauded to £163,000. Sentencing Abalimba to 4 years in prison, the judge spoke of a catalogue of offences of sophisticated dishonesty, fraudulently representing that you were a person who you were not. Outside the court, Sergeant Adam Cronshaw, from Greater Manchester Police, said, Abalimba became so skilled in lies and deceit that his character went from plausible to unquestionable. Many of his victims treated him so differently because they thought he was a celebrity footballer. He was handed a 6-month suspended sentence in 2013, a 4-year prison sentence in 2014, and another 4-year prison sentence in 2021. Each time Abalimba was characterized as someone who had struggled after going from hero to zero when his football dreams were shattered. His defense counsel in the 2014 case said that when Abalimba started to slide and the money dried up, my client couldn't accept that he didn't continue to live the high life and his difficulties snowballed. Relatively little is known about his background. He was born in the Democratic Republic of Congo and his family fled for the UK in the 1990s and settled in London following growing tensions in the country. There were even suspicions about his age. Abalimba's entry in the 2011-12 Sky Sports Football Yearbook says he was born on October 14, 1992. But documents relating to his various convictions cite his date of birth as May 26, 1989. Even when in jail he continued his schemes, enticing a vulnerable 50-year-old agency nurse working in HMP Moorland into a relationship. The divorced mother of 2 smuggled in a phone for him before the relationship was discovered, and she was sentenced to 20 months of jail time for misconduct in a public office. After his release from prison in 2018, it did not take long for him to find his next target. He came to public attention after a relationship with Love Island star Georgia Steele. At first she was smitten with Miguel Johnson after meeting him in a Mayfair nightclub in early 2019. They had been dating for a few months when they were snapped by paparazzi. The next day a newspaper ran the pictures, and attempts were made to identify the mystery American man who appeared to be very wealthy. Within days it was revealed that the mystery American man was Abalimba, a notorious fraudster. Ms. Steele tells the ITV documentary she was instantly in shock, completely numb. Scarcely 24 hours later, Ms. Steele discovered that a significant amount of money had disappeared from her bank account. Abalimba insisted it was nothing to do with him, but later that year he was arrested at another Mayfair nightclub. He was charged with defrauding Steele of £13,000 and pleaded guilty to 5 counts of fraud. He was sentenced to 23 months in prison. Even while in prison, Abalimba kept up a relationship with Claire Mary, an ex-wife of former Arsenal player Thierry Henry, telling her he was a USN